Hello everybody, welcome back to another bedtime, tea time, story time story. This story is Operation How I Got My Man Back, okay? This is the story of how I pretty much messed up and was able to get my man back through an operation which I literally named Operation Get My Man Back. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. So if you've watched some of my story times before, this story time involves a man I dated named LeBron. Well, that's the name that we call him for the stories. So anyways, I'll link down below the video where LeBron left me at the airport. I'll leave that down below. How do I start this story really? I guess some things I should let you know before I start this story. When I met LeBron, I was really young. I mean, I'm still young right now, but when I met LeBron, I was young. I was in my early 20s, and LeBron was in his late 20s. And I think all of us can agree that what you want in your early 20s and what you want in your late 20s are two completely different things. And, your outlooks on life are different. What you want from life is different. I just kind of had met LeBron out of nowhere. And, he took me on a date and it went really well. And we just started seeing each other more and more. And LeBron, he was such a good guy. He was a good guy, He took really good care of me. He always made sure that I had what I needed. Every single week, LeBron took me on a date and he always brought me a gift. He used to hook me up. Every time we went on a date, I would always get a new MAC lipstick or I would get a new eyeshadow palette. I was spoiled AF with LeBron, okay? But LeBron was established, because he was a lot older. He had a nice car, he lived in a nice place, he had a secure job. He was great on paper, you know what I mean? But like I said, I was young, I was just having fun. I wasn't looking for a boyfriend, I just wanted to have a good time. LeBron and I started dating and we were not dating together, but we were seeing each other all summer, okay? And another thing about summertime, if you don't have a boo thing by May, you ain't getting one for the summer, okay? So I had locked my boo in for the summer. I had locked in LeBron. I enjoyed every single minute I had with him. It was just, we had great chemistry, good vibes. This is where it gets a little crazy. I was seeing LeBron, of course, but I was also seeing somebody else. The other person I was seeing was my ex-boyfriend, right? So I was seeing LeBron, I was seeing my ex-boyfriend, but I was just having fun. I really thought it was harmless. I didn't think I was going to hurt anybody's feelings. And it wasn't like I was dating either of them. It was just we're just seeing each other. We're just getting to know each other. I don't know. I was just really naive, honestly. LeBron had a traveling job. That's the way we can put it. Whenever LeBron would go to work, he'd be gone for 2 days at a time. So what I would do is I would go hang out with my ex-boyfriend when LeBron was at work. You know what I mean? So I used to do that, and that went on for a long time. LeBron kind of started to catch on a little bit because I would never answer the phone when he was gone. I think LeBron kind of had a feeling. So I'm seeing LeBron all summer. Still hanging out with my ex-boyfriend. I mean, it wasn't really going anywhere. That went on all summer long, right? And then, got real at the end of the summer. That's when things came to a head, like a pimple that comes to a whitehead. That's what happened. So me and my besties, we were going to the Nicki Minaj concert. This was when Nicki was just there was nobody else. There was just Nicki. So I was all about Nicki, okay? So me and my besties, we got tickets to her concert. And, since he was older and well off, he was like, oh, me and my friends will join you guys there. I was like, okay, perfect. We go to the concert. It was fun. I had the time of my life. The concert ends, and each of us, I go off with, LeBron. My friends go off with his friends. And, we just were talking in the parking lot of the concert, just sitting on a curb, having a heart-to-heart. LeBron asked me a question. He's like, Kitty, are you seeing other? I was honest. I don't like to lie. I said, yes, I am. And he was like, who are you seeing? What's going on? And I was like, I do see one other person. I just go hang out with them when you go to work because I don't like being alone and I just want something to do. And he's like, okay, that's cool. You're young, you're living your life and whatever. And I was like, yeah. He acted like it didn't bother him. It didn't matter. He was like, it's whatever. You got other dudes. I mean, I care about you a lot. Whatever. Then, a week later, it got a little more real. He was like, you know what, Katie? I was thinking about our conversation that we had in the parking lot of the concert. And it just really doesn't sit well with me that, like, I feel this way about you, and, like, you know, I've put a lot into this already, and, like, it just, I don't know, it kind of sucks that you're just, like, seeing other guys. And I was like, okay, uh-huh. And he's like, so I need to know, like, right now, are you down for this or are you not? Basically about to go to sleep. It's like past midnight. Like, I'm already like, oh, what's going on? I wish he would have said, hey, like, I'll give you a couple days to think about what you want to do and then let me know. It was like, no, girl, you need to make a decision right now. Like, either, and he basically was like, look, if you want to be with me, you know, stay the night, whatever. If you don't, you can leave right now. And I was like, I was already comfortable. I was like, I'm going to sleep right now. So yeah, I'm going to be here. I'm going to stay with you, you know? I decided, yes. I was like, yeah, like, I'll pursue this with you. And he did mention the word exclusive, right? He mentioned that word or threw it around in there somewhere. And like I told y'all earlier, this was my early 20s, okay? And this was really like my first adult relationship. This was the first time that I was dating a man. I know this sounds so dumb, but this is what had happened at the time. Like, you know, every boyfriend I ever had, they always asked me, hey, Kitty, will you be my girlfriend? Or, hey, like, you want to be my lady? Or, you know what I mean? They would do something of that effect. It was never like, oh, we're exclusive. You know what I mean? So to me, in my head, I knew exclusive was like, okay, it means that we're just seeing each other. But I didn't think I was his girlfriend. I was like, I get it. Like, we're only seeing each other, but I'm not his girlfriend. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I definitely had a disconnect. I obviously know now that, like, exclusive means you're committed, okay? And I should have clarified. I should have communicated that to him. Like, what does exclusive actually mean? I should probably have Googled it, you know, something. Some time goes by, and ex-boyfriend is, like, hitting me up. He's like, yo, what's up? I haven't seen you. I feel like you're dodging me. And I'm like, because I am. You know, like, I wanted to tell ex-boyfriend what was going on. One night, LeBron had gone to work, right? And he called me and he was like, what are you doing, Kitty? And I was like, I'm on my way to ex-boyfriend's house. Like, I have to tell him what's going on. And he's like, Kitty, honestly, I would really prefer if you didn't go over there. And you know, I just would prefer if you didn't. And I was like, well, I definitely feel like I owe it to him to tell him what's going on. I don't feel comfortable doing it over a text or over the phone. So he was just like, no, Kitty, like, I just don't want anything to happen. He was just scared. He was like, well, what if you go over there and he wants to change your mind? And I was like, ooh, you're right. What if he does that? So he said, please, just, like, don't go over there. So I was like, damn it. How am I going to tell this guy what's going on, you know? Because every time I would try to write a text, I would write out the whole text and then just delete it. Because I was like, I can't send this. Anyway, some more time passes. And ex-boyfriend is like, dude, like, I haven't seen you, have barely talked to you. Like, what's going on? So I waited again for LeBron to go to work. Because, you know, he's gone for a while. So I went to his house and I just couldn't tell him. I just honestly, like, I just didn't have the heart to tell him what was going on. I ended up staying the night. I was like, well, we're exclusive, but I'm not his girlfriend, so I think I can stay the night. It's okay. Then the next day, I wake up and, like, just the energy, just something